Hello, friends, and welcome back to the shop. Today is Sunday, March 2nd. It's March, and it's a cold day here in the southeastern Pennsylvania. It was 60 degrees yesterday afternoon, 60 degrees. Today, we just broke the freezing line. We're at 33 degrees, I think. Uh, Crazy weather, crazy. But, maybe this is the March lion phase. I don't know. I never understood that whole lion lamb thing. But it is March, and hey, the month's names are short again. It's weird. I've always thought about it that way. I like the short months and the long months. I don't mind August and September so much. They're beautiful months, but I still have this childish mindset where that's when school starts. So I like the short months because March, April, May, you look forward to not being in school, and then you have vacation. I know I'm a little nuts to be still thinking that way after all these years, but it's the way I perceive the names of the months. And anyway, I'm about to go off on a tangent on month names. And you don't want that because I got other stuff to talk about. I got almost nothing really to talk about that's pipe or tobacco related. So if you wanna go watch something like that, I just wanted to check in. I didn't have time this morning, and I like to try to get these out once a week. So you get what you get sometimes, and this is what you're getting. But I had a great day today. I went over this morning to visit my friend Eric, and Eric is a really interesting guy who does a lot of wood turning, woodworking, and he's been a good friend to me for a couple of years now. We met through pipe smoking. He asked me to do some work on a pipe of his, and I did, and he has since just been very generous with advice and things too, as you'll see in a moment. I have a beautiful metal lathe beautiful wood lathe that was an incredible upgrade to what I was using, that I actually purchased from Eric. It was the lathe that he was using before he upgraded, and it's fantastic. Yeah, and he's just been very generous with me over the years, and I really appreciate his friendship. I wish we had more time to get together more often and all that, because I went and visited him. We had a pipe and some coffee, and it was just a nice chat. But the reason I went was that he had a metal lathe that he was getting rid of, and it's an old metal lathe. And he knew that this was right up my alley because I love old tools, and he was gonna, the options were I take it or it was going to get scrapped. And I understand because there's not a huge market for these kind of things. It'd be hard to find a buyer and all that, but I couldn't let this go to scrap because it is just beautiful. I'll show you some pictures, but I'll tell you first that it is a Dalton. It is a small metal lathe. I haven't measured it or anything. I don't have the model number. Just got it into the basement. Which is an interesting story because it was in the back of my wife's car, and I thought I was going to get yelled at because I was supposed to take her shopping. But when I got home, she had decided that she'd rather have a nap, which gave me time to sneak it into the house. So I hope she's not watching. Snuck it into the house and cleaned the back of her car out, so she'll never know. Anyway, Dalton metal lathe. It was originally a line shaft machine. Was adapted with a motor, and it's considering its age. This was made probably in the 20s, and I have to do some more research. Like I said, I don't even have a model number for it yet. But for its age, it's in great shape. It needs some work. I don't need a metal lathe. This is a hobby thing for me. So I plan to really do a lot of work on this, probably some unnecessarily so, but I want to get to know the machine. I want to, take it apart and understand how it works. Most lathes work very similarly, but it'll just be fun to do this. And as I do that, try to restore it as best as I can to its original condition. It seems like it would be a really nice, solid little lathe that I could use for some dedicated task, like maybe drilling stems or something like that. Something where I didn't need to change tooling very often. So anyway, let me show you some pictures. Ignore the furnace, please. I know you hate it when I say that, but it bothers me. Show you some pictures. And this is just sitting on my basement floor right now. There you see the little Dalton lathe. It does not have the tailstock in place, and you can see the cord is looped around the tool post, but there is a compound underneath there. And yeah, again, it's really in, considering its age, it is in fantastic shape. The gem of it, it's got a Walker Turner motor, and I did not realize that, but when Eric pointed that out to me, I was like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." Walker Turner, in case you don't know, is really known for making excellent machinery, very good, precise machinery. I believe their drill presses were probably one of their best sellers, and probably tools most still in use. That wasn't good English, but you know what I mean. But Eric tells me that this motor, I obviously haven't had a chance to run it, but he says it runs beautifully, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. That's that's probably, even if the lathe winds up crumbling to dust tomorrow, if I have that motor, I'll be happy. Actually, be happy if everything crumbled to dust, because I got to share a pipe with my friend. But here's a close-up of the headstock, and a little bit of damage to one of the castings there that I'm going to be able to get fixed, so I'm not worried about that. And there's the three-jaw chuck. I was going to take the chuck off to help move it, because it's a heavy little bugger. And I couldn't figure out how the darn thing comes off. So this could be interesting in and of itself. I thought it would just be a screw, and it may just be seized. But anyway, lots and lots to do with this, to just explore with it, and learn more about the history of Dalton. So yeah, I will probably try to turn that into a series of videos at some point. I know some guys would be interested in it, and I do have my old tools channel, which I'd like to start putting content on, so maybe I'll do that, maybe cross-post a couple and direct you to that channel when the time comes. But yeah, that was my day. Spent a couple hours with Eric, got it loaded in the car, we had a pipe, drank some coffee, and just chatted. He showed me some of his tools, and he's got some really cool stuff, some beautiful saws. And yeah, we just talked about woodworking and tools and life in general. Came home, like I said, didn't have to go shopping, so yay. With some help, got the thing out of the car, got it on a dolly. You might have noticed the motor is still, I don't think I showed you maybe I showed you a picture of the motor. The motor is still strapped to the dolly. The lathe is off the dolly. And it was fun getting it down the steps, because my stairs, I mean, you can't really help with it because it's a narrow stairway, and you just basically have to bounce the dolly down one step at a time. And every time I do this, I tell the steps, this is the last time, I promise I won't do this to you again. Because they're wooden steps, and I just know there's only so many bounces they're going to take. But got it down here, and yeah, I'm a happy guy. So beyond that, I should have said earlier, I am smoking my merchant service pipe here. So thank you again, Greg, for this beautiful, beautiful pipe. Labatt smokes fantastic. I am smoking Haunted Bookshop. I've had nothing but Haunted Bookshop in this pipe. But within the past couple days, I think I can say that this is broken in now. This is ready for any tobacco. And it didn't take a lot of effort to break it in. I mean, I probably would have been happy after the fourth or fifth bowl, but I like to just keep it in heavy rotation. Daily smoker, Haunted Bookshop, and once it gets to this point, I'm a happy guy. So, with that, I don't really have a lot else to talk about, because the day's just been so busy, and obviously I'm not getting this out until much later than usual. So let me let you go. You all get off and have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. I hope you're looking forward to a great week ahead. And until we speak again, I will look forward to talking to you all again very soon. Bye now.